All right, I'm here with head coach Brandon Linton and Tyler Aronson of Tufts. We'll start with an opening statement by the head coach, and then we'll have questions just for Tyler first so we can get him out first. And then after that, we'll have questions for the coach. So if you have an opening statement, feel free to make one.
Yeah, just extremely proud of our guys all year. They came in, worked, were coachable, were about all the right things. Specifically our seniors, obviously Tyler here, Theo Henry, Carson Cohen, Chris Boards, Dylan Thorner. They just set the tone day in and day out. Our program's going to miss them. It's going to be a lot different without them, but at the very least, hopefully, we're better because of what they laid in terms of the foundation. So proud of them. Wish we were on the other end of things, but you take solace in going up against a great team like Keene and giving your all, and you look at the results after that.
Questions for Tyler?
Yeah. First off, congratulations, of course. 1,000-point it's a big milestone for anybody. We had your brother in here a couple minutes ago. I asked him a similar question. Just what was it like sharing the court with him in this game?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been waiting to play my whole life. Grew up playing one-on-one in the driveway a million times. Honestly, never beaten me, so this is his first time, which is all right, but got more buckets than him. But it was a blast, man. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so happy for him, the success that he's having here at Keene. He deserves all of it. He's really hardworking, and yeah, I'm just really happy I got to end my road here with my brother on the court. It was awesome.
You had a pretty crazy three towards the end of that game to cut it to three. What goes through your mind when you hit a shot like that? Do you immediately think to yourself like, oh my God, I just hit that crazy shot? Or do you just immediately just think to yourself, like, okay, we're only down 3 now? Just what goes through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, my sophomore year, down 3 in the NCAA championship, and our senior captain at the time, Eric Savage, loses the ball, goes out to half court, takes a crazy 3, ends up making it. So as my career's gone on, I kind of believe anything's possible. So after I hit that 3, letting the guys know we're not out of it yet, staying strong. But obviously didn't want the game to end. It just kind of goes in my career. So I was happy I made it, but still trying to keep some hope in there. But yeah, it was fun.
Any more questions for Tyler? All right, Tyler, thank you.
Awesome.
This over.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry. Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you very much.
Questions for Coach?
I got 2 if you want to ask first.
Sorry?
I got 2 if you want to ask first. How many do you have?
Okay, yeah.
You do?
Coach, second game in 2 days. You play in front of a hostile crowd against a team only has 1 loss this season. What are some things you saw watching their game yesterday? Maybe if you've seen some film, what are some things that you saw that you were going to try to stop today?
Yeah, I've been following, feels like been following Keene all year, a little bit because obviously Spencer plays and, talking with Ty in and out, about the year they're having, watching them play Middlebury, getting ready for our game against Mid, leading up to yesterday, watching them. Ryan Kane, a good friend of mine, he does an awesome job. We just knew it was going to be a battle. Like, it was super exciting watching them. We were hoping that they won because, we always talk about iron sharpening iron, and we wanted to go against the best, and we thought that they were that. And it proved to be the case in today's game. I think that's what makes it, that much more, bitter, and it stings more when you come up just short because you know how great the opponent was, and to come away on the winning side of that, there's nothing like it. They get to feel that. We don't. But you want to go up against the best. You want to test yourself against the best, and I thought we did that, and just came up that short.
Coach, Josh Bernstein got into foul trouble early, and he ended up fouling out of the game. How big of a loss is that when you have to take a guy like him out for long stretches of a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, he was 6.6 rebounds in 6 minutes. So I think if he's out there, he's such a big part of our team. The game, sometimes that happens. We have full faith in the rest of our 5s, and they battled, and they're going against an All-American in Jeff Hunter. So being just one guy short of our 4-man rotation at the 5, especially a big piece like Josh, literally and figuratively, it hurts. But we were still right there. Obviously we could play the Monday quarterback game and say, hey, if you play some more minutes, maybe win that game. But has to break sometime. I think for Josh as a freshman, he'll learn going forward. You got to put yourself in better positions to not let the refs dictate the game. You had one that was a silly one that was a freshman in a big spot. Kind of unfortunate learning experience, but got nothing but great things to say about him. In the 6 minutes he played, he made a huge impact. And we still had a chance. So it is what it is.
Do you have any more questions?
Yeah, you talked a little bit about the seniors you have on this team and what their leadership has meant all season. Losing some of those guys next year, what type of impact do you think that will have?
Yeah, it's going to be a big vacuum. It's going to feel like those are our voices. Those are the guys that just day in day out set the tone. So it's going to be a little weird, honestly, initially, not having them around. It's going to be probably a lot of looking around and guys trying to figure out who's going to be those guys. Because all 5, literally were leaders. But we spend a lot of time trying to foster that. So I'm excited on the flip side to see the new guys that are going to emerge. It's the new Tylers, the new Carsons, the new Theos. Dylan. Hopefully getting back another year, and Chris. But but it's bittersweet. They were everything. They made this year just a joy for everybody, me included. So it's bitter to lose them, but it's kind of sweet to see how their impact has affected the younger guys and what we become because of their presence.
Any other questions for Coach?
I have one more. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your team seemed to play a little faster coming out of halftime. Was pace something you talked to them about in the locker room? And if not, what did you tell them during halftime going into the second half?
Yeah, we always stress, transition on both sides of the ball. Keene's one of the best teams at pushing it. That's something that we really stress a lot. At halftime, we talked about doubling down on our game plan. They go hand in hand. We have to get stops so we can, get out and play fast. So we talked about, just getting those stops and getting out and running so we can get some easier stuff and not have to go against their, clutching and grabbing in the half court, which we're really good at. And outside of that, it was more of the same. Trying to do our best to fight Hunter. Just had a chance to play here or there, could swing the game. But that's all that really went into it, was just being who we were at halftime.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, Coach, thank you for your time today.
Thank you, guys.